What is going on, YouTube? It is RDM Vigilance, aka known as RDM within the community. It is my first video, and we're gonna make it a banger. I'm gonna be opening up 400 Mystic Purses, all within 3 accounts, as well as opening up 13,000, yes, you heard it, 13,000 chests, all in this one video. And to top it all off, we're also gonna be opening up 10,000 conches. We're currently at 195 tokens. We had a little bit of XP weekend, some 8x XP, so let's see how our rewards turn out this time. We are finished with our claims. We're at 365. I do not advise anybody to use their prestige tokens unless there's something that's actually valuable in here until they remove this sponge henge. But I'm not everybody, and I'm going to spend it on these legendary chests. Most people will tell you to use them on epics, but the reason I don't is because you are guaranteed to get trait rerolls or conches from the legendary chests, compared to where the epic chests, they still give you food and stuff like that. So we are at a total of 2,017 legendary chests. Let's check the mythic chests from all of our claims. I'm pretty sure we were at about 200 beforehand. If I could find them. Where'd they go? 380. So let's go ahead and start opening up these mystic purses so that way we can see how it turned out. I missed it, but we got our first limited Patricia, about 10 purses in. And let's keep it rolling. We got another exotic. We're hoping for the 5-star shiny Wumbo. Let's get it. Just another basic. But we keep rolling. My luck has not been there. I think I might just set an auto clicker, and that way we can just show the results at the end and see how much chests we've got. All right, we're back. Let's go ahead and see how many chests we got. We're at 28 secrets. I'm not quite sure how many we had before. I don't think I checked that. I know we were at 380 mythics. We're at now 1,175. And then for legendaries, we were at 2,017. We're now at 3,492. So about 1,500 from the legendary and about, we'll say 700 or so for the mythics. So we're gonna go ahead and, how should we do this? We'll go ahead and we'll start from the legendary first, and then actually let's go ahead and check how many resources we have of everything. So we're at 1,000,300,000, and then let's go check the conches really fast so that way we can see how many we have there. 85. So we're gonna go ahead and try and open up these chests, see how many conches we get, because we're gonna go ahead and summon the conches in this video as well on 2 other accounts as well as this one. So 3 total accounts. We're gonna be opening up purses, chests, and we're gonna be opening up some conches. We maybe even do a little bit of diamond summons, who knows? All right, we have our first exotic chest. We're about 1,000 chests in, I think, and we're gonna hope for a shiny Wumbo Mimic Bob. Ooh, we got a shiny Wumbo Rarg and a regular Rarg. Imagine that. In 150 pull, we got a shiny Wumbo Rarg and a regular Rarg. We were about 800 chests in, 700 chests in, give or take. All right, we're back with our second exotic chest. We got this one pretty close to the other exotic chest. Let's see if we can get the same luck, if not better, than the last. And it's looking like it's going to be trait rerolls. Hey, but you know what? We're going to take it because we'll take any exotic chest. We appreciate that. We also got a secret chest somewhere in there too. I'm not recording any of the secret chests. We'll just see any of the results afterwards. I'm mainly just looking for exotic chests. But on to the next one. And almost back to back, just got another exotic. You can't make this up. You cannot make this stuff up. But hopefully we get at least a Mimic Bob. Can we get a Mimic Bob? Just a regular one? Oh, it's looking like more trait rerolls. More trait rerolls. But you know what? Like I said, we'll take it and we'll move on to the next. Alright, we finished out our legendary chests. So we got 3 exotic chests out of, I can't remember quite the number, but I know it was about 3,000 or more. So it's not too bad of odds, 1,000 per exotic. Hey, we'll take those odds, but Hopefully out of this 1,100, we can get at least one more exotic. At least one more. We'll check the results after. We did get a couple of Rargs. I think maybe only one. But we'll be back when we get the next exotic chest. We got our 4th mythic chest in one account. I cannot be happier. I cannot be happier. But can we get the shiny Wumbo Mimic? That's the question. That is the question we have at hand. Can we get the shiny Wumbo Mimic? Find out right now. Let's go. And we got more trait rerolls. This is 300 trait reroll. Oh, we didn't even get trait rerolls. We got a 5-star shiny Wumbo Glovey Glove. Really wish those weren't in the chest. Really, I'd take a regular Rex over this. But it's all good. You know what? We keep it pushing. And on to the next. We are at exotic number 5 on the first account. We're still on the mythic chest. We're still on the mythic chest. And we got 5 exotics. I think we're at 125 chests left. Not including this one, though. Not including this one. So we're going to see what this one is. Let's hope for a shiny Wumbo Mimic. We got a regular Mimic. There's no way. We got a regular Mimic. That's value right there. That is value right there. And we got 125 chests left. That is exciting. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. So I just opened up an epic chest, an epic 50. And I just want to use this as my point to rebuttal against my good friend Bloxbusters, who he likes to always say in his videos, you should be buying the epic chest over buying legendary or mythics. I will rebuttal, you should be buying legendaries over epics because of this screen right here. The too many green coins, way too many diamonds. If you buy legendary chests over the epic chests, you're guaranteed to get at least 2 conches or 3 trait rerolls at minimum. You can still get the units, you can still get all that stuff. It's kind of stinky, but it's not too bad. But you can get at least the conches and the trait rerolls. That's why I always go for legendary chests over. I think the profit that you get in the end is worth way more in my opinion. There's no way. I just got an exotic from an epic chest. There's no way. Wow, what are my chances? Okay, I might have been talking my smack just now. And it cut straight to me getting an exotic from an epic. Oh goodness. Maybe my point was proven wrong. Maybe it is better to get some epic chests because you still get the same percentage chance from exotics. You still get the same chance. Now the question is, do you get better stuff? I got 100 golden trait rerolls. You know, I will take it. It's my 6th exotic chest on this one account. That means we're on pace for at least 18 chests. At least 18 exotics. That's exciting. All right, so I opened up some epic chests and some rare chests, but I have the game pass, so it does turn into epic chests. But I opened up some epic chests, and it was about 700 to 800. We did get the 1 exotic, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. So we're on a total of 6 exotics and about, we'll say 5,000 or so. Maybe I'm miscounting. I could be wrong, but I could be. Yeah, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure, though, it's 6 total exotic chests so far. We're going to go ahead and open up the secret chests, but we're going to do them singularly. And I'm going to go ahead and take the time now to explain a little bit about myself. So that way, if you're a newcomer and you're still watching, I'm assuming that you are, going to be an appreciator of the channel and, you're willing to learn some stuff about me. So my name's RDM Vigilance. I came from a group called Tides. I was added from this game while... Ooh, we got a Rarg. If you've made it to this point, go ahead and comment down below saying hashtag justice for RDM and then put your gamer tag and I will give this away to you for free. Now the justice for RDM is due to I got scammed out of the #1 Gary out of this past event. I was an hour ahead of everybody and I ended up getting a bug in my boss battles and I could not finish it in time. So I did not manage to get a Gary until the 2nd day of the event. I got scammed out of the #1, and that's why we run the hashtag justice for RDM. But it's all just one big joke. I'm not pressuring the devs too bad for any of that because, it's a simple mistake. It's not their fault. But if you've met this point in the video, go ahead and comment down below, say justice for RDM, and then give me your Roblox user, and we can go ahead and give this to you for free. Anyway, so more about myself. I came from Tides. Blocks added me maybe about a month or so, maybe a little bit more. I can't, my timelines aren't too well. But I used to be a big grinder when factions first got released, and you know, I joined the server of Tides, and I've met a lot of great people. I hang out in the calls all the time. The server link is in my description. No, yeah, in my description. It will also be at the bottom of this video. Just so that way, if anyone wants to come by, hang out, you guys can join me. I'm in here all the time. Blocks is in here all the time. Jerry Killer's in here all the time. A bunch of your well-known YouTubers, they will pop in here and there. But we have a lot of fun. We hang out. We enjoy the game, you know? We have a blast. But a few things about me. I was a noob. I was a big noob to this game. I didn't start playing until about the Bubble Bowl raid. We got another Rarg. And I didn't, you know, I wasn't too much of a grinder. I didn't know about macroing. I didn't know about UG phone. You know, I tried my best. I played endless all the way to Prestige Master. Didn't know anything about this game. And you know what? I met the people in Tides, and they, you know, they showed me the way. They showed me the way of the ropes, how to play the game, what's the best way to learn values. And, you know, everything you could ask for from a group of guys. Some of my more noted things are, I'm one of the shiny Wumbo spawners of the worm. I ended up pulling a shiny Wumbo worm just on a random day, random occasion with less than 800 conches. It was one of the most random experiences that I've ever experienced. I am a heavy trader, but I don't make a lot of trades, but I do like to trade. A lot of my value has come from stuff that I've pulled myself. Ooh, we got another Rarg. I pulled the shiny Wumbo Hydra when it was first released. I pulled the maxed out Hydra. I pulled my own shiny Wumbo Sandbot, and I maxed it out myself. I have, you know, a good amount of value. I'm not gonna say a lot, but you know, I'm a good, well-rounded player. And I think that's enough about me. Let's go ahead and continue on with the video, and we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next account. No, we're gonna go ahead and open up the conches first, so that way we can see what we pulled. But we already know this account's got the luck. I've pulled a shiny worm and a shiny Wumbo worm. We got 4,579 conches to open. Let's see if we can get that number just a little bit higher. Ooh, we can. Let's go ahead and buy these conches and open up these chests. See if we can get to, how much are we looking for? 4,600 is what we're trying to get. So we need at least 11. Do we think we can get 11 out of 10 legendary chests? Let's go ahead and open this. Let's not cut this. We're gonna go ahead and show raw footage, mythic. Oh, and we only got 4. Let's see if we can get it maybe from our daily playtimes. We got spatulas. We got a 3x game speed. Okay, that's not bad. It's not looking like we're gonna get conches, so we're gonna go ahead and just start opening up now and make sure our auto cells are off, and we'll see you towards the end of it, or if we get something crazy. All right, so we're 4,600 conches deep, about, give or take. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm not quite sure how many we had of everything, but it's not looking like we pulled anything. Yeah, we did not pull anything with a variant. On to the next account. So here we are on account number 2. We're gonna go ahead and check how many mystic purses we have. I'm pretty sure I'm at like about 150 on this account. We're at 24 secret chests. Let's go ahead and see how many chests we have. 96 legendary, 15 mythic. We're at almost no chests at all. Let's go ahead and check to see if we have any prestige claims. We do. We have a couple. Let's see. Ooh, this might even take a while. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll sit here and talk a little bit more. You know, we'll see how everything's playing out. I hope everyone's enjoying the way the games are playing. You know, I think the updates have been nice. You know, obviously I was a little upset about the bug, but other than that, the update was fun. I like the way that they did the race. If they had a better, you know, bugging system, you know, and they had, you know, people actually on it whenever there's a bug report, then I think it would be a little bit better for the race just all around. But I do like the way that the race played out. There's nothing wrong with it. As for this next upcoming update, of course I'm going to be making a video on it. I'm also going to be trying to record it. I mean, not record it, live stream it. And I will be live streaming the minute it updates. I will be trying to live stream. If it doesn't pop up that I'm live streaming, it's probably because I had some faulty details happening that I could not fix my stream in time. But I will be trying to be streaming. So if you guys are here for update and you guys want to watch a stream, I will be streaming. I might be the only streamer in Tides. Hey, who knows? We might have to see. Dang, I have a bunch of claim rewards. Okay, I'll be back. So post-production, I'm realizing that my audio and recording messed up. So there is a slight skip and I do apologize. All we did miss though was me claiming the legendary chest from the prestige shop after claiming all of my rewards. I think I had about like 400 in total prestige tokens. So that's how I ended up with so many legendary chests. Oh. I thought I stopped the recording, but I didn't. I got an exotic first purse. Can we get the shiny Wumbo 5-star Neptune's Crown Patricia? Oh, there's no way. Let's go. There's no way. This is my first 5-star shiny Wumbo Patricia pull. There's no way. The first purse too, on the first purse. I'm so glad I got that on video. There's no way. Let's go. All right, we'll be back, and this is the only one I own. So if I have another one, it's because I got it from Pity or I pulled it. But let's go ahead and let's get the auto clicker going. So I realized I low-key trolled and I had my border not cut. If I'm not able to edit that out, please take my apologies. I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I really am. But we are done with the purses. Before we look at all the chests, which you guys kind of already saw the spoil, I did clear my inventory for the most part so that way I could try and keep track of it. Oh my goodness. We pulled 2 more shiny Wumbo Patricias. There's no way. Oh, we pulled a bunch of Patricias. I might be able to even be able to 5-star another one if I get a regular shiny Wumbo. That is some good, hey, that's some good pulls right there. We like to see that. So we're at 62 secret chests. I think we got about 40 there, or about, yeah, give or take. We got about 800 mythic chests from that. And with the things we like to see, it's about 1600 legendary chests, maybe 1700. We're gonna go ahead and open up these epic and rares later if we get something that's gonna be crazy. You know, not that many, but hey, we're gonna go ahead and start opening up these legendary chests and see what we get. So I'm pretty sure I used all my luck during those mystic purses because I just opened up all of those legendary chests and I did not get not a single exotic chest. But it happens to the best of us, you know? At least we tried. 3,000 for what? I mean, we're still getting secret chests though. We got quite a few Rargs. I can't complain too much, but man, 3,000 legendary chests, or like 3,600 legendary chests, all gone down the drain. But you know what? I got a bunch of conches. You already know how that's gonna go. We got to open up all those conches too on this account and the next account, and we're gonna keep hoping for their shiny Wumbo Mr. Super Awesomeness. You already know. All right, on to the mythic chests. Gosh, I keep messing up the mystic and the mythic chest. It's because of the purses. The purses got me messed up right now. Finally, we've got our first exotic on this account. It is about time. We're maybe halfway through the mythic chests, but it is about time we got ourselves an exotic. Now the question is, can we get the shiny Wumbo? Mimic Bob, we cannot. We got a 5-star shiny Wumbo Glovey Glove. But you know what? We keep it rolling. We keep it rolling. All right, we are done with our mythic chests. Now what you guys might have been waiting for, we got 62 secret chests. Should we open regularly? Should we open 50? I think we're gonna open 50 for the first 50 and then open up the other 12. Let's see what we can get. Do we think there is a chance that we get an exotic out of the secrets? 2, 3, 4. No exotic, but can we get anything shiny Wumbo, Rarg preferred? Boom. It's a lot of golden trade rerolls, but you know what? We got 3 Rargs. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I cannot complain. Let's go ahead and open up the extra 12 just to be, you know, extra sure that we don't have an exotic chest lying somewhere within the rough. It's 2 down. That's 3 down. 4 down. Oh, wait. Just another shiny Wumbo Glovey Glove. My inventory is going to be filled with those by the end of this. I think I might either quick sell them, or if people want to, if they want them, I can go ahead and give them away as well. I wouldn't mind too much. Just go ahead and ask in the comments. Just be nice about it. Be respectful. And the last chest, we are getting a unit at least. A Schmitty Werben Junction. However you say that name. Oh yeah. Now let's go check how many conches we have. Let's go see if we can get some value. So we actually beat out our main account, and we got more conches on the alt account than the main account. Now I'm not quite sure what game passes I'm missing on this account. I can go ahead and check really fast. I think I'm missing like almost all of them. Yeah, I got no shiny. Wait, I do have shiny hunter. I don't have Wumbo hunter. I don't have ultra Wumbo hunter either. Ooh. Ultra secret hunt. Oh, I don't have any of the secret hunters. Ouch. There might not be too much coming out of the 4,600 that we've got, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and roll them anyways, just for the video. You already know. All right, we are 4,600 conches in. Let's go ahead and check the value. Excuse me, I had a little cough there. Let's go ahead and check the value. Yeah, about what I expected with all of those game passes. It's all good. Nothing too crazy, but I still got a bullworm. I also got a Mr. Super Awesomeness. That's a little bit of value, you know? I can never complain about any type of value. But let's go ahead and move on to the last account, and let's get this video wrapped up soon. All right, we are in account number 3. Let's go ahead and check, see if we have any extras. We kind of do, not too much. We are at 132 purses. We have 19 secret chests, almost no legendary chests, a little bit of epic, a little bit of rare, no mythics at all. So we're gonna get to see how many I get in prestiges, and then as well as how many I can get from the mystic purses. So let's go ahead and I'll be back when I'm done claiming all these rewards. All right, we are back. We have claimed all of our rewards. Let's go ahead and check the mythic chest. That way we can see how many we've claimed. 220, if I'm not mistaken. Every 50 is 1,000 levels. So over 4,000 levels that we got. Let's go ahead and claim these legendary chests. Of course, 120, it's the same amount that we had from the mythic chests. So I think we had like 64 legendary chests beforehand. So let's go ahead and see how many we have now. 1,100, not too many compared to what we had before, but you know what? Every chest matters, and we're gonna go ahead and see how many exotic chests we can get from this. Let's go ahead and open up the mystic purses first, though, so that way we can see how many Neptune's Crown. I'm actually gonna go ahead and check, see how many, if we pulled any Neptune's Crown first, and see the pity. I know we should have been doing this on the first 2 accounts, but so I am gonna get a free one in 3 purses, so expect that. I'm gonna also go ahead and delete all these units, so that way I can view the inventory just a little bit better. So let's go ahead and search limiteds just to see. So I only have the shiny Patricia. 7 in total Patricias, so we'll be able to keep that mathed out when we're done pulling. But let me go ahead and delete all these units so that way I can be a little bit more organized. All right, I cleared out the inventory, so we're gonna go ahead and start opening up these mystic chests now, and we're gonna go ahead and how should we do this? You know what, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open up 50 no matter how many secret chests we get, and then of course I'm gonna open up the rare and epics off camera. I'm not gonna worry about that. If it happens to be exotic, I'm not gonna show the switch in between, you know. But let's go ahead and get these mystic purses open so that way we can get this video done and over with. All right, we're back. We're done with opening up the mystic purses. Hi, not too many chests, not too many mythics, not too many secrets. But you know what? We still have more to open. We have, what is the total? I'm pretty sure the total has been about 13,000, but I could be mistaken. I think it's 13,000 total chests, not just legendary, in total. But we're gonna go in reverse order this time. We're gonna do secret chests first, then the mythics, and then we're gonna finish out with the legendaries, and we'll see if we can pull anything here. But we're gonna do the 50 open on camera, of course, because why would we not? If we have 45 secret chests to open, we didn't get an exotic though. Let's see if we can get a shiny Wumble Rog though. We got 3 more Rogs, 3 Rogs again. So the same amount of Rogs we got in the last 50 pull. That's not that bad. That is not too bad at all. Not too shabby. So let's go ahead and start opening up these mythic chests, and we'll be back next time we get something huge. So as I'm going through these chests, the more and more I'm starting to believe that there is a hidden mechanic in this game. That the more money that you spend on your account, the higher chance you have of pulling things. And I know, just stay with me here. Stay with me here. I've spent a lot of Robux on my main account, especially on this game. I've spent and bought like almost every game pass because I'm too lazy to trade for them myself. But this account and my other alt account, they don't have any game passes on them. I don't spend any Robux on these accounts. Yet I can't get any exotic chests at all. I mean, I've pulled what, 1 on 2 accounts so far? I mean, this is insane. I truly believe there's a hidden mechanic within the game that if you spend more money, the higher luck that you have. Because what are the chances that my main account is also the same account that I pulled the shiny Wumbo Worm on, as well as the shiny worm, and that's the only variant pulls that I've gotten when it comes to summons. We're gonna go ahead and start opening these legendary chests. I already started opening them, wasn't even really paying attention, but you know, we already hit the little pit stop of, I wanted to talk about that because I truly believe that there is some type of mechanic about it. And if I decide to spend like 10,000 Robux on this account, I think I'd also have way better luck on these chests than if I do normally. But we'll go ahead and come back if we get anything pulled. But for all I know, next time I see you guys is when I'm done opening the chest and I'm ready to open up some conches. But we'll be back. So we're taking a little pit stop. We're sitting in the Tides Discord at the current moment. This is, I mean, to me this is hilarious. I can't laugh any harder at this. He removed it, but he had a 5-star maxed out no shiny Wumbo Rex. I mean, that's got to be one of the most cursed things to ever come across this game. Bro, what is that? What is that? Not the boy Matt with a weird unit. It's always the cursed units. I've seen a shiny Wumbo 5-star henge that's no shiny Wumbo, and that's funny to me. Oh, not the 1-star regular hash too. Ew, that's so gross. That's so gross. Anyway, back to the chest opening. Back to the chest opening. All right, we are back. We are done with all of the chests. No exotics at all. Not even 1 on this account. Dang. My luck's not too good on this one. Let's see how many conches we had. 3406. So not too many conches. But we're gonna go ahead and summon them anyways. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to delete some units real quick, but we'll be back. All right, I'm done selling, so I'm gonna go ahead and show. We did get 5 rogues in total from that summoning. I'm not sure if I had one before. I don't think I did. So we did get 5 rogues. As well as, I'm pretty sure I did get pity on 2 of the Patricias, but I did get a 3rd one, so I did end up pulling a Patricia myself. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3 left on the purses, so I 100% did get a pity on one of the 5-star ones. I also got the one at the beginning, like we already showed. So we got 2 from the pity and 1 from the pulling. And how many more Patricias did we get? We got 15. We got like 7 before, so we got about maybe 10 in total. That's not too bad, but let's go ahead and start opening up these conches so that way we can get this video wrapped up and we can move on with the next. All right, we are done with the conches. Let's go ahead and check out any value that we got. We got a Dream Gary and a Super Awesome. Doesn't look like we got anything else. That's not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and switch over back to the main. We're gonna trade everything back to the main account so we can see what in total we've gotten value and, you know, see if we made any progress today. All right, nothing too crazy on the Frosty Frost Storm account, but you know what? It's still some value. We want to do a little bit of math. We'll say like 52, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, we're about a little bit over $1 million from this account. That's not too bad. We'll take that as some good progress. And to add on top of it, this account that I'm on right now, my main account, that got not only the shiny Wumbo Rarg, but on top of it a Mimic and an extra Rarg, just that we saw from visually. See how many Rargs we're at in total now. We're at 15, 16 total Rargs, 3 extra shiny Wumbos, and my maxed out one, as well as we're at 9 total worms. And let's see, we're at 2 total Super Awesomes, so nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. I did forget to check how many 5 stars I have on this account, so I did just trade 3 over. So I only had 1 from this account initially, so nothing too crazy on the main account for when it comes to the purses, but we did get all those chests, which opened up all those exotics, which gave us even more profit. So we're at about a total of at least so far 4 mil. So let's see what we can get from the other alt account. And last but not least, of course, we have Vigilance 03, the other alt account. This one's giving 3 shiny Wumbo, the maxed out Patricias, as well as 5 Rargs, a Gary, and a Super Awesome. So probably another mil value in total. That's not too bad. We're looking at maybe a total of a 5 mil profit today just on chest and Patricia purses. That is not too bad, you know, we'll take that. That's some good progress towards our value, you know, our value bag. And we can sit there and flip it maybe for some other stuff, or I might even just go ahead and 5-star a Rarg for a video. Who knows, you know? I don't know. Rargs aren't too expensive. Rargs aren't too rare. I know a lot of people have them, so it would be nice to showcase it just to see what people think compared to, you know, maybe a Hash or maybe a Rex, you know? But I think that's gonna do it for today's video. We did complete, I'm pretty sure, over 12,000 chests. Over 12,000 chests, 400 purses, a whole bunch of conchas, maybe over 10,000 conchas, I'm pretty sure. I'd say it was a pretty successful day. We could have gotten better stuff, but hey, there's nothing wrong with here and there getting, you know, just some mid stuff, some okay stuff, some good stuff, just to help you with your team a little bit, you know? Oh, we got an exotic just for the camera. Why not? We got it on camera. Do we get the shiny Wumbo? We do not. We get a regular limited. That's not too bad though. You know, it's adding it to the collection. That's not a problem. We're gonna go ahead and open these chests at a different time though for a different video. I will see you guys on Friday, hopefully. I hope that you guys will show up for my live stream and for the update. And then of course I'm going to do some videos on that for maybe a new macro, maybe even opening up some of the new crates that they're going to be adding. I'm got really high hopes for this update, so hopefully you do too. But if you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, go ahead and hit the bottom description and join the Tides Discord so you guys can find me or other people that hang around and just have a whole bunch of blastful times, you know, just a whole bunch of fun times. Anyone's welcome. Nobody is discriminated against unless you do anything crazy. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.